So this morning, Bloomberg published an opinion piece that says, quote, "We are about to discover whether Reed Smoot and Willis Hawley were right out all along." This, of course, points to consensus estimates now. You can see right behind me that the effective tariff rate, which was then around 19.8, ours now will be very similar to that. And in many ways, President Trump has, though, a much stronger hand than the United States had back then. That's not the only difference. Of course, there was a trade war in which countries protested and retaliated back in the 1930s. And we did see a major impact, right? U.S. exports to protesting countries declined 22%. Exports to retaliating countries declined 33%. This time around, very few countries are retaliating. In fact, almost all of them are going with zero tariffs. Not only that, they're pledging hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars of investments into the United States. The Bloomberg piece laments the lack of retaliation. They're pretty sad about that, but they do hint there's still economic disaster waiting for the United States. So let's bring in White House Senior Trade Advisor Peter Navarro. All right, Peter, we're going to discuss this Section 232 in a moment, but first I just want you to weigh in on these comparisons still of Smoot-Hawley and these endless stories of doom and gloom.
Charles, I'm shocked that Bloomberg would criticize the Trump tariffs. I'm absolutely shocked. The better comparison by far is the McKinley era, which was the height of the tariff power and its contribution to our manufacturing economy. And we're a country that were based on tariff revenues up until 1913 when the income tax came along. And what Bloomberg and these other folks who are the tariff panicans don't seem to understand is that the tariffs are just one piece of a synergistic Trump set of policies that all work together.
Right.
So we've got the tariffs going on, which help pay for the big, beautiful bill with the revenues that are going on, which help together bring investment and manufacturing to this country. The big, beautiful bill has the 100% expensing. That's already working. The tariffs themselves have attracted trillions of dollars of investment. On top of that, you've got deregulation. You've got the strategic energy dominance. I mean, Charles, look at how far the price of oil has fallen just since President Trump's got in. That's like a tremendous shot in the arm. The only thing holding us back, Charles, is Jay Powell and the Fed and interest rates, which are arguably at least 100 basis points too high. And that's over 1 million jobs we don't create. So Bloomberg will do its Bloomberg thing, wring their hands, but, come on.
And what's amazing to me, I think you hit on it. I think it was a flawed Federal Reserve policies in the 1930s that hurt our economy much more than tariffs, which turned around. By the way, the article also said that the tariff policy takes no little political skill. I think that was a backhanded compliment to the art of the deal, right? And by the way, for the record, I think the Fort Noy-Macomber tariffs of 1921 were even more important than McKinley because they sparked the Roaring '20s. But let me pick up this morning. We saw the ISM number. The services report, there was something in there. We saw exports and imports declining from growth to contraction for the first time this year. We know there's going to be a transition type period. What do you tell the American public about the economy as we go from status quo and resistance from some to this one where we're trying to rebuild our industrial base?
Well, look, Charles, first of all, we have to transition from the 4 years of Joe Biden and the massive irresponsible overspending, which created a massive overhang of debt, which we're still paying for today. And that led to the explosion of inflation and also the higher interest rates that we're seeing. So we've got to transition out of that. But so far, the data has been our friend on that. And if you look at, inflation's clearly going down. Wages are significant and robust. We've got growth. Certainly the latest number we got was a surprise to everybody, but that's a whole nother can of worms we can talk about. We love where we are right now. I mean, we haven't even had the big, beautiful bill kick in.
Exactly, exactly. That's the point, right?
Or the investment that's coming.
That's the point I want to make because,
so,
we get data every day, and every now and then there's going to be a data point that the street will harp on. And that's the most important point, that what's in the pipeline is phenomenal. But I want to discuss, and I know this is important to you, the Section 232 and these copper tariffs, right? You've put a list together of nations. Essentially, they're bad actors for one reason or another. What's the administration demanding from them?
Well, look, we have steel and aluminum tariffs. We've got the auto tariffs. We've got some other tariffs coming. We got copper tariffs now. What they all share in common is an international environment in which competitors dump into our markets, put us out of business, and expose us to strategic vulnerability. Copper. We've got 40 years worth of copper that we could be mining and using internally, yet we've got a $20 billion deficit every year in copper, and we don't have the ability to refine copper. As the rare earth gambit by China recently illustrated, that's a strategic vulnerability. So we've got to simultaneously cure that strategic vulnerability as well as create jobs. I mean, Arizona, Montana, they got massive copper reserves. We got refining capabilities in places like Utah. This is great for America. It's great for companies like Revere Copper that's been hanging on for 20 years under China's relentless mercantilism. And it's going to be a job creator. It's going to be helping us strategically. So this EO, the 232 investigation, tip of the hat to Howard Lutnick at Commerce. The gifts just keep coming for the American people.
Peter, I want to say thank you. And stay the course, man. You guys are doing an amazing job. Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
All right, folks.
Take care, Charles.
All righty.